What's up guys, it's Brian Alsruhe with NeverSayIt.com. Before we get into this week's training video, I wanted to do a shout out to a very special and generous person. So I get a lot of emails from different companies, typically supplement companies, who are always asking, can we send you some free stuff in exchange for a positive review on videos? Now, as much as I would love to do that for many supplement companies, here's the issue. I don't think a lot of supplements are that great. If they are great, I will happily share them, I will happily push them, I will tell you guys all about them. But if I do not think that they are good, I am not gonna share that on my channel. I think you and I have built kind of a trust thing here, and I don't wanna mess with that. I think that would hurt my integrity, and that is why I left a supplement company that I was working with many months back. I didn't completely agree with how their supplements worked. I didn't want to continue to tell people that I thought they were good supplements, and that contract got kind of killed. So since that's kind of how things have run in the past, now when somebody says, hey, can I send some free stuff? I ask them directly. It's just like getting a relationship. I'm like, what are you looking for out of this? I understand you're trying to get something, I'm trying to get something, but what are you looking for? Be straight, be upfront. I don't have time for games. They typically tell me that they want a positive video review, and I say, if I don't like your supplement, I am not going to review it on camera, because I'm not going to share things with you guys that I do not like. And that pretty much ends most of those conversations. So about a week ago, a guy from Yeti, the company that makes those over-engineered coolers and water bottles that if you stick ice in, like 8 hours later, if it's sitting in the sun, you'll still have ice in your water bottle. That company contacted me. A guy named Matt from that company sent me an email and was like, hey man, I really love your videos. Would you be cool if I sent you some free stuff? And my initial response was, I would love some free stuff from you, man, but what are you looking for? What are you trying to get out of this? To which Matt responded, I'm not looking for anything. I just like your videos and I want to say thank you. Whenever somebody does something like that, that speaks volumes. That is a person with integrity and a person with character, and I will happily try to do everything I can to help that person along. So Matt seemed really awesome, and on Friday, the package showed up. And now I was expecting just a little water bottle or maybe a coffee cup or something like that. But when the package showed up, it was a decent sized package. So I was at the gym and it was open gym time, so there were a bunch of strong guys lifting and they all saw the Yeti thing, and a lot of people are very familiar with Yeti is because it's such a fast growing company. And when I started opening up, I was absolutely amazed. First thing, he wrote a handwritten letter just thanking me for my videos and saying that I hope I enjoyed the product. He doesn't expect anything. I am not getting paid for saying this. I am not sponsored by Yeti. Unless you guys are actually looking for sponsors, then you should call me. But along with the very nice letter, he gave a bunch of stickers. He gave me a sticker from my Jeep, some other stickers for around like on the fridge in the gym. Gave me this sweet little insulator that I can keep my monsters cold with. Thank you for that. I got this very nice coffee cup, which I'm using every single morning and I can say is absolutely amazing. And then he gave me a water bottle. Now this is a normal size water bottle. I'm just a very small dude. I'm just kidding guys. This is a 64-ounce water bottle. It's actually hard to hold on to. However, after being the way that I am, I'm sure this thing will have some decent dents in it very soon, at which time my hand will be able to hold onto it soon, but I am not lying when I say that it's actually tough for my hand to wrap around this. Pretty awesome. So I was overwhelmed by that generosity. Like I said, I am not getting paid to say this, but when somebody sends me free stuff out of the kindness of their heart, I will show it on the video every single time. So Matt, I've already written you back and thank you personally, but thank you so much for your handwritten letter. Thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you for watching the channel. That is absolutely amazing, and I really thank the people at Yeti. Guys, the stuff works great. If you guys do have the ability to go out and get some sort of Yeti water bottle, I would encourage you to do so. I try to support the people who support me, and in this situation, Matt definitely supported me, so help them out. Now, as far as training video, I'm gonna kick it to the commentary, but in this, you're gonna see my 350-pound stone to shoulder from the other day, and I know a lot of you have not seen it because I put it in the How to Lift Atlas Stones Part 2, and about 10 of you have watched that. Thanks for that. You're gonna see a 560-pound front squat that went terribly wrong. I may or may not be jumping around like a fool and swinging around battle ropes, and then you will see me hit a 305 strict overhead press. I know on my last video where I said overhead press, people lost their minds. I have never had so many dislikes or so much hate on a video in my life. Here's the deal, guys. In strongman, I compete in strongman. I have a strongman gym. This is primarily a strongman channel. In strongman, anytime you take item A and you lock it out above your head, it's an overhead press. It doesn't matter if you use your legs. It doesn't matter if you hitch. It doesn't matter how you get it up there. If you get it up there and you get it to lock out and you get it down command, it's an overhead press. It is a universal term in the strongman world. Now, I know in the rest of the lifting world, an overhead press typically means a strict press or a military press, so I decided to do that today. But so you guys know, this is going to be a strict press with the axle, just so that I could show you guys that I am able to do that as well. But in the future, I will try to change what I title my overhead press videos so that you guys don't get mad at me. But I probably won't. I'll just continue to let you guys be mad at me. And there's also a bunch of sets of 20 grenade pull-ups. I ended up doing 100 on day, so I feel pretty good about that. Anyway, let's get to the commentary where I talk you guys through all this. Let's get after it. All right, what's happening, guys? So welcome to the commentary, and like I said at the beginning, we're going to kick this off with the Atlas Stone to Shoulder PR. So this is 350 pounds. This is actually a 70-pound PR for me, and I was very, very happy to get it. I tell you what, the bigger diameter of this stone from the previous stone, it's actually about 2 inches bigger diameter, and the diameter is what makes all of the difference on this movement. But I felt really good about it. So I decided to jump to 385, thinking that I was going to be cool, and I wasn't, just like most times in my life. So here we go. I crush it, get a big belly breath, not nearly as explosive, and could not make that happen. Too bad for me. So then we move on to, this was Monday day. Anyway, I was doing a giant set of burpee broad jumps to front squats. This is 225. And in between that, I was getting 30 seconds of battle ropes. Now, I know every single time that I put something like this on my channel, people like to say that I am speeding it up, but I promise you I am not. I am slowing this down, though, for effect. So burpee broad jumps, I love to do jumping exercises on my squat days because I feel that it makes my legs and my hips much more explosive, which ends up getting me better numbers on my PR. I know a lot of people are afraid that they're going to tire themselves out, but it's just not the case. All it does is prime your muscles for the work that it's about to do. And here's some more battle ropes. I slowed it down a little bit second there. Battle ropes are fun to watch. Anyway, like I said, I like to do those jumps on my front squat days, or really any squat day. Here is 405 for a single. No problem there. So from there, I'm not going to show you guys any more battle ropes or jumping around like an idiot. I'm pretty sure you guys got the idea of what I was trying to do. Here's 500. No problems at all. That felt really good. Now my PR for this is 550. This is 560. I thought I would hit a PR this day. I walked it out, and I would like to tell you it felt good, but that does not feel good. This feels terrible. This feels absolutely terrible. So I go to drop in, and this is where things go wrong. So you see my hand flip off there. I try to save it. No, you can't save 560 pounds with one arm. I'm an idiot. Anyway, moving on to yesterday, where I was doing the axle strict press. That's an axle strict press. I don't know why I can't speak. So here's 135, just hitting it for a couple, trying to get warmed up. Now my workout was cut a little bit short. I was hitting sets of 20 grenade pull-ups between my overhead press attempts. Now the strict press, I know I'll cover it later, but this is actually a strict press. Typically I do things with leg drive because you're allowed to in strongman, and I think it's a better all movement for building overall strength when you can use your entire body. But here's 225, no leg drive, no problem there. Here's another set of 20 grenade pull-ups. I only showed you 2 sets of grenade pull-ups because it's not that interesting to watch, but it is cool to see people in my gym just during open gym time doing keg carries and prowlers, and Uncle Nick there carrying a medicine ball, putting it back. That was good work, Nick. Proud of you, buddy. Anyway, now we move on to 250 or 113 kilogram. That was no problem at all, so I decided to jump to 275, which is usually a weight where I am deciding how the day is going to go. 275 is no joke for me. On my bad days, I tend to miss it, and on this day, I was actually getting out in front a good bit. That rep looked pretty good, but since 275 felt good, 300 was my previous PR, so I decided to jump to 305, which you're seeing here. Got out in front, fighting to get it back, but it became a grind. And so to further make myself feel bad about myself, I put it in slow motion so that this rep literally took an hour. You could eat a sandwich during that rep. Anyway, 305 on the strict overhead press is a PR, and then I just finished off the day with some keg cleaner presses. Now, I included this set because I almost fall on my face at the end, which I found entertaining and I figured you guys would as well. There's number 3. The keg keeps getting out in front of me. There's number 4. It gets way out in front of me, and I almost fall. All right, video recap. So that 350-pound stone to shoulder was sometime last week. To be completely honest with you guys, my training is kind of taking a backseat because I am so busy with the business. And next week, I leave to go see Alan Thrall and Mark Bell to do some collaborations with them. So there is a lot getting packed into this week so that I can be gone all next week. So my training's got to take a back seat to the business because at the end of the day, it is more important for me to be able to eat and pay my bills than it is to hit PRs. That said, I'm very happy with the PRs I did hit. That 350-pound stone is actually a 70-pound stone to shoulder PR. That's a big baby. And the front squat would have been awesome. I think it was a mistake to have my elbow sleeves on because it gave me just a little less range of motion back here than I should, and you guys saw my handspring off. I tried to save it, but unfortunately, apparently front squatting 560 with one arm does not work well for anyone. Yeah. I also forgot to mention that Yeti gave me a hat. Not sure if you guys could see it because it's camo, so this part of my head probably just didn't show up in the video. Can't see me? And I was super happy about that 305 axle strict press, but my workout got cut a little bit short because we had a new member join the gym Friday. His name is John, and he's a soldier, and he actually lost both of his legs in the war, but he is a strongman competitor, so we were working on Atlas stones from his wheelchair. So the next time that I ever give an excuse for why I can't do something, remind me to punch myself in the face. The guy's awesome and massively inspiring. Most time when something like that happens to somebody, they let that event define them and they start treating themselves like a victim. He has done the opposite. He said, screw it, I'm gonna do what I can do as best I can possibly do. So next time that you hurt your back or you hurt your leg or you hurt your arm and you're like, I can't make it to the gym, buck up, buttercup. But I do thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this was entertaining. Thank you to all of you who have bought personalized programs. Unless you bought them within the last 24 hours, you should have your program and you should be on your way to awesomeness. I will catch up with you guys later in the week. I have a lot of videos I'm trying to get out before I leave for Alan Thrall's gym and Mark Bell's gym, so be expecting those coming up throughout the week. Might be a little bit different times because I am just slammed, but until I see you then, go out and do something amazing with your lives, keep working hard, be nice to each other, people, and I will see you then.